So I was explaining this print format. We call it print format. So this method, when I use percentage D now, what I'm telling Python is I want a variable that I'll be representing outside this string. I want it to occupy this position. So each score will come and occupy position D. So it's just a printing format. I can actually, but if I actually want to slot, another way that we were maybe familiar with is maybe we use plus to concatenate. But what if you want to put a variable at the center, the middle of a string? So there are many other printing formats that can be employed. So just like I said, I will send material to us. So is there any other question around this concept and this solution? Okay, so we move on to the next one. It's called nested loop. Nested loop. Nested loop is when you have a loop inside a loop. Yeah, a loop inside a loop. So what happened is we know the concept of a loop now. So when you have a situation like that, the inner loop will finish before the outer loop. Take for example, look at the variable. We have favorite fruit. This is a list. This is a tuple. We have another tuple called colors. So for each fruit in favorite fruits, now inside the same loop, I put another loop called for colors in colors. So now I'm printing inside the for colors. Now I'm printing. I want to print. Let me print. I want to print each color. Then when I'm done with the inner loop, I print. You can see where I'm printing inner loop now. So this is how it's going to work. For the first time, each fruit will be, the first fruit will be banana. Then it will get inside this. Then when it gets inside here, the first color will be red. So it will print red. So when it's coming, it's not going to get out of this loop yet. So when it's coming back, color will now be green. It will print green. Then when it's coming back, color will now be yellow to print yellow. So when it's done, it will now print done with the inner loop. Then print each fruit. What is each fruit? Banana. Then now it's still inside the outer loop. Now the each fruit is now apple again. So it will print, it will come here, then it will print color again, to print the three colors again, then it will print each fruit. So let me take this up. Let it print the fruit before it print other colors. So let me run it again. So as you can see, like what I said, so print banana. So to print each fruit first, the first fruit is banana. Then for colors in colors, so to print the three colors first. So that means to finish this loop first, then it should now print done with inner loop, which is what we have here. So this is done first. So when it's coming back, each fruit is apple, to print apple. Then it will iterate over the colors to print the first color, second color, third color. Then when it's done, print done with inner loop. Then it will iterate. So when it's coming back again, each fruit will have changed, but it will still keep doing this. So the inner loop, the concept of nested loop, the inner loop is executed before the outer loop. So it finish the inner loop. So you can have decide to put another loop even inside here and say for loop again and do maybe another. So you can have as many as. So when you have that kind of programming structure, we call this nested loop. You have loop inside loops. So that's the concept of nested loop. So it's not that difficult. Then now there's in Python, when we are making use of for, the block of statement cannot be empty. So maybe you need to just iterate over something, and maybe you don't know what you want to do yet, and you don't want to maybe leave that line. Just put pass, like you are not doing anything. Like maybe you want to come back to that That's loop. So just put pass it. So we can't have something, we can't have an empty block of statement. So that's just the concept of pass. Then the last one for today, this one is called while loop. It's not for loop, it's different from while loop. Now, very simple. Since we're already familiar with conditional statements, it's going to be very fast. Now, while loop is okay, keep doing something while this condition is being fulfilled. That's just what it is. Keep doing this thing while this condition is fulfilled. Now, if we look at the example we have here, A is 5, and I want to keep printing what A is while A is less than 20. That's what it is. So while A is less than 20, so it uses this concept also. While, then the condition, then your full column, then whatsoever you want to do while that condition is still being fulfilled, you put it inside the indentation. So A is 5. So while 5 is less than 20, very true. So it will print, then it will print A. Then now, after that line, I now added a value to A. A is now 6. So when it's coming back again, A is 6. 6 is 6 less than 20. Yes, print 6. Then when it's get here, add 1 to 6. 6 because A becomes 7. So is 7 less than 20? Print 7. So to continue. So when it gets to 20, 20 is not less than 20. So it won't do what we had here. So to get outside of this, so outside there I can print end of loop. So we have the last disobey. So the end of loop will be that will be outside, so it's done. So that's the concept of, so I can decide to tweak it. Maybe I want it to print 22. So that means if I add this switch, while A is less than or equal to 20. So you see 20 added to it. So I can tweak it more. Maybe I want it to start from 1. So start from 1 to 1 to continue like that. So that's the concept of loop. Then also the last thing for today, the concept of break and continue is also applicable in while loop. So why this is, take for example, and it's using the same application. So I put a condition here. If A is equal to, now the condition I've put here is while A is less than 20. Young man, please continue. But I now put a condition inside the while. Say, if A is equal to 10, please break out of this loop. Anything you are doing, any other thing you are doing does not make, just get out of this loop. So if A is equal to 10, get out. So that was what happened. So A is equal to 10. So now if you understand something, program is whatever I write to it, that's what it does. If you notice, it's not printing out 10 because now when it gets to 9, 9 is printed here, A is updated here, and A becomes 10. So at this point, A has become 10 and it has broken out. That means it's not getting opportunity to come and print A again. But imagine if I remove this print and I put print here. That means it will have added, shift enter. So you can see now 10 is involved. That's updated A before it's printed it out. So, and if it's continue, I want to do, okay, let me do something. If it is equal to 10, let's just print this. Okay, let's print, we have gotten to 10 or that. So let me print, we have gotten to 10. So if it has gotten to 10, just continue. So continue. So when it gets to 10, see, it's printed, we have gotten to 10, then it's continue. But if it's break, if I put break, I have gotten to 10, me have gone 10, just broke out of the loop. So that is all that has to do with loops in Python. That's all that has to do with loop in Python. So for those that have not forked the repo, I output the code. Please, let's go and do so that maybe if we have one reason or the other to want to go over what we did today, we'll find it there. And I will try my best tonight to also upload the recordings to the YouTube channel and send the link to our WhatsApp platform too. I don't know if there's any question. Then, just like I promised also, before tomorrow, I will send a PDF also to the WhatsApp platform so that we can learn many things outside the little things we are touching. Just imagine the time we do spend and a lot of things we do discuss, and I'm still saying we have still have a lot outside this to learn. So a lot to learn. So, and then the assignment, there's an outstanding assignment we have. So let's do well to using the knowledge we have now and the knowledge of the last class, we should be able to answer the assignment. So I won't add to the assignment. I want us to do the assignment and push it, upload it to our repo, and let me know when we've done them. So that's what we'll draw the curtain for today. I don't know if there's any question for the last time so that we can go and have a good rest. Any questions, sirs? Where are the rest? We are only three.
Thank you, Mr. Bayo.
Any question?
No question, but actually, I will have to go over this as well, the usual way. It's been a long night.
Okay. Please let's go over it too.
Thank you so much, bro.
Okay, sir. So I will do all the necessaries and we'll see the effect on the WhatsApp page. So have a good night.
Good night, guys.